So a pretty decent AFK time. We have now got to level 90 smithing, which because of that, we've done our full Bainite set to +4, and we've also done our first set of Elder Rune. So this is only like standard Elder Rune because that's all I need for the task, and I want to go and get doing some other stuff. So what we're about to do now is do a bit of a chain of tasks. So the first one we're going to do is equip the Bane helmet, and this is going to give us access to the equipped Bane armor, 200 points there. We are then going to get the rest of our blacksmith outfits out because we've now gained that through doing the Artisan's Workshop. Also got a black dragon from a Wilderness Events as well, which is very nice. If we equipped all of the blacksmith outfit, that is a +80 task as well. We are now going to go and do a quick kill of the King Black Dragon, which will probably be the last kill of it we do on this account. And that's going to be the 100 King Black Dragon task done as well, which again is very, very nice. Let me just get some souls real quick. And then what we're going to go and do, we've got a cuirass task. We are currently 48k off level 89 defense. So we're going to go and get 90 defense, which then means we can wear our Elder Rune, which then means we have the other 200 point task from that as well. So that's another big chunk of points as well. So we're not far off another task out of Artisan Workshop, unlocking the Royal Cannon, which is 15% respect, which we'll get a little bit later on when we decide to upgrade the rune armor. But we can now show you guys something nice we've unlocked as well. If we go to War's Retreat, we have now got access to the boss portals, which is pretty much why I was doing King Black Dragon, because it just made it nice and easier to get to certain bosses. And the King Black Dragon is very farmable, it's very good for charms, so that's why I've done King Black Dragon for that. But we'll just do this real quick. This is going to make like getting back to bosses, especially God Wars 1 and 2, so much nicer. I'm just going to go for a public encounter and hopefully someone's there and we can just have a nice quick kill. And that will be 100 done. I still need to do things like Chaos Elemental. I still need to do things like the Calphite Queen, Giant Mole as well, which I'll get to it at some point. Again, the Calphite Queen is quite farmable with Necromancy. Chaos Elemental also very farmable with Necromancy. And the Mole I will avoid because it just takes too long. It just takes too long. So hopefully that should be 30 points for 100 King Black Dragons. So all sorted for that. Now what I'm going to go and do is go and do some cuirasses with the Leaf Bladed Spear. I'm going to get 70 attack and strength, which means we can do another task because we've got the Darok's Great Axe in the bank. And then as well we can go and get the Elder Rune armor on as well. So yeah, going to go and do this little Slayer task. Hopefully it's nice in AFK. The last couple have been really nice in AFK. And I am cracking through these videos for you guys. I've just done 2 more episodes of Leagues. I'm now going to go and do Market Watch, so that is prepared for you guys. But I'm really getting back into the mood of making videos. I know it's been a bit too long for them sort of come out and stuff, but now we're getting back into repetition. Things which really sort of annoyed me is that I kind of lost how to speak when recording. So like I go a lot. And that's with me editing out as well. So we're getting back to a point where it flows as well as it used to. So hopefully you guys can notice the difference in the quality, of the audio, because the audio is now set up properly. I've now got the mic in front of my face, but also how I talk and how the information comes across. But yeah, let's go and do this cuirass. Let's see what we get, and then I'll come back to you guys with some updates on what we are going to do next. So just finished off that cuirass task. We are now level 72 attack strength and also 84 slayer. So Abyssal Demons will be unlocked on the next task. I took Fire Giants because I think Fire Giants is a really good melee task, so we'll do that. But because we're now 70 attack, I can do something if I can find the Great Axe. Wielding a Barrow's weapon will give us a point, and yes, we do want to wear it. 30 points there for equipping a Barrow's weapon. I can also go and buy a Crystal Halberd, and then also do the Crystal Shield. I'm going to wait till I'm 70 range and I'll do all 3. I'll do the bow, shield, and also the halberd, and that should be about 240 points for those, so that's pretty nice as well. So 70 attack unlocks a load of weaponry. We're quite lucky actually where we've got the Barrow's weapon already, although we could have done the Necronium. And we can also do crystal weaponry, so we've got a nice choice there. 72 strength, 86 on the HP as well. 71 prayer. We also did an evil tree in the Wilderness event, 81 woodcutting and 83 fire making. So yeah, I'm going to take a bit of a break now. When we come back, I'll either be doing some form of AFK stuff. It's getting towards the end of the day now. Or I'll be going to hunt out for that Fire Giant task. I don't know that if I'm going to have to go and get Glario's amulet, which I hope not, because it's just another quest thing, but it shouldn't really take too long. I do need some ropes. I need 2 ropes. Games Army will get us there nice and quick. And then I'll just take some souls just so we've got something to eat. So a nice big task to finish the day off. 200 points for doing Abyssal Demons. And you might sit and think, well, when did that happen? So just to backtrack, I got my first gargoyle task, which I've done in the Mauritanian Slayer Tower. And that was also a decent task as well. I'm not sure if that was a hard or an elite, but you had to kill 35 gargoyles. And then while on that gargoyle task, I have gotten 85 Slayer, which is unlocked Abyssal Demons, which is pretty big. I can also use Movran as well, which is very, very nice. But Abyssal Demons, if I can get a world, are some of the best training XP possible. Also as well, absolutely shifting out some clues as well. Like, I only did 30 kills, but I think I got about 5 clue scrolls, which is absolutely crazy. Like today, in terms of like just slaying, I've probably gathered something like 45 clues or something like that. The tasks have been pumping them out. We've also got some granite moles, which I think is still bugged. We got some dragon stones as well from Abyssal Demons, and then we got some other bits as well. We got 89 defense as well as 75 attack and strength, and basically just going to be the focus on defense to get level 90 for us to do that Elder Rune. However, it's got to that point for the day where I'm going to go and AFK away some tasks and some other bits as well. I think today might be a little bit of deep sea fishing. Just hopefully to get that whirlpool so I can throw the money into it. Signing out for the end of today. But because I made so much progress, I thought it was worth going through what we've done just before I log off. Just so I can show you a couple of levels. So just teleport to war really quickly. We can just rack a couple of points and end the day under 6,000 points, hopefully. So as you see, we've got a lot of levels, so I thought it'd be worth explaining what we've done. So we had the Curacao, which is one of the families in the Elf City, and basically it's the farming and herb lore area. Once it's under the spotlight for that area, when you plant your herb, you have a chance of a Guffix butterfly spawning at an increased rate, and because of the multiplier we've currently got, they're actually worth like 12 to 15k XP a pop. So because of that, I've planted all my herb seeds, actually gained something like 1.5k herbs, all from seeds we've got from Slayer today. And because of that, we've got 63 Hunter. Now, 63 Hunter is good because it means we're base 60 now. So we've got the task reward for that. But also, we can do things like Red Salamanders, Red Jumpers, and 4 traps at a time. That's if we want to. Whirligigs will still be significantly better. But Red Jumpers might give us a chance to get in Ancient Jumper for player own farm. It might be something a little bit different if we want to do that as well. Now, because of farming the herbs, we now are 87 farming. I probably only got 82 farming from herbs. I've also bought some tree seeds from the Ent in the Curus area and then went and farmed those, and that's what's got us to 87. Again, that's a really good tip when you're getting into the cash sort of side of it. Once you start doing magic stones and your alchemy stuff, you can go and buy farming and pretty much buy 99. Don't get me wrong, compared to how quick some things are or farming will eventually be, it will probably take someone like an hour and a half to get 99, but again, it's still incredibly quick to basically get the points for 99 farming. Stopped at 87 though, because I thought we'll go and do a little bit of DC fishing to finish the day off. Also got 83 woodcutting. This was from woodcutting in the Curus hour as well. Another side effect of that hour is that if you woodcut, your nests are replaced by crystal geodes. And to open a crystal geode is an elite task. So we've been able to jump sort of waiting to crystal trees and be able to do it in that hour. And because of that, we did it. But due to that, I did get 83 woodcutting, which isn't a bad thing. Basically, it took me a couple of invos to get. It took me a little longer than a 40 wood to get. So, again, that's not too bad. And because the butterflies were starting to affect thieving, summoning, and also archaeology, I thought I'd get something out of the way, use some of my charms, got level 68. Now, 68 is very important for a few things. We have a bigger range of skilling pets, so Ibis, the Grarks, the Kayats, again, very nice. Smoke Devils are very useful familiar as well, and so is the War Tortoise and the Bunyip. Probably these two are probably the best familiars you're going to get until you start getting into things like Unicorn and Yak. Bunyip is going to come in very, very clutch for a lot of Slayer because it will just heal us. We won't need food now. That is pretty much going to be our healing method for the rest of Slayer. 86 Slayer, we did a lot of Slayer earlier on. Mutated Jinko Guard, and we also got 90 Fence from squeezing one more task in. 88 Necromancy as well, really started to fly up. And because of the butterflies, we also got 63 Thieving, which is a guild of our own. So I'm going to go and finish buyers and sellers, which means we can then do Sace, which means Thieving will just be free. It'll be so quick. And then finally, to round it off, 63 Archaeology. Again, the butterflies came in pretty clutch for that. And we are finishing today on 2257 total. definitely made some big moves on the combat front today, and we got a wilderness combat lamp. Throw that onto range 240k, which then means we are now 71 range. So tomorrow we will start off with crystal weaponry. We'll do all the crystal ones, and that'll be a nice chunk of points from there. And to finish this episode off, because we are now 90 defense, it now means we can wear the Elder Rune set. Also got another dragon as well from the wilderness event. That's why I was kind of trying to like force farming a little bit. I was buying the trees from the ends just so we could get to like 92, just so I can see if I've got a pair. If I do have a matching pair, that means we are pretty much sorted for nighttime farming. Because as soon as we're tier 7 means we can then do advanced time, and that's just going to be free farming. 200 mil will be very, very quick. But if we're going throw this on, again, we will need to say we're happy for it to grade. But this should be a elder task, and considering we got tier 6 like yesterday, we are moving quick on these points. These points are coming fast. Now, what I'm going to do for the rest of today, again, there's not long left in today. I am going to go to deep sea fishing. I'm hoping to get a whirlpool, because if I get a whirlpool, I can throw my 100 mil in, and that'll be a 200, might be a 400 point task. Basically, it's a big point task. But also, we've got little things like we're fishing sharks currently for that task. That's some more points. As soon as we get 76, which will probably be in like 10-15 minutes, I can then go and do the 5 sharks at Berg de Rot as well, which again ticks another thing off. And this side of the stats especially getting up there. So we'll be 76 fishing sort of in the next 20 minutes. But wanting to sort of show you everything we've done this evening. It's been highly productive. We've done 2 big wilderness flash events. We've also done all that farming of the amount of herbs we've got. We need to get the herbs cleaned and put into the machines to make into unfinished potions, just so we don't have to waste our time doing it. So that is another job for tomorrow. Again, we've 60 base. The butterflies really did come in clutch. I'll definitely be saving my herb seeds for that to happen again, and then I can definitely like cash in and to get as much XP from it as possible. So yeah, not too bad at all. I'm going to go and do a little bit of swarm fishing. Very underrated. Never done it before. Big fan of it now. Because it enables you to get fish at a higher level. So at like 68, you can catch sharks. So because of this, you're able to do quite a few tasks earlier, and it's a good way to get a couple of quick points. So I'm thinking of putting together like a little video, just going through a couple of quick little tips to get a couple of early task points as well. Let me know if you want to see it, and I'll always make sure to do it. But I'm going to round off for today, and then we'll come back tomorrow with another start and a big plan for tomorrow. And then, yeah, that's going to be it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much as always for your support. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Anything you want to see, drop in the comments below, and I'll always make sure to try and get to it as soon as possible. Thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.